So many people. That Marvin Gaye joint was sad though. How your pops do you in? What makes a man want to kill his own son? He must have.
Not giving him enough money.
Nah, money can't do that.
Yes, it can. Money is the root of the root
Marvin
cause
Gaye
of evil.
must have sung the panties off of his new wife.
Nah. Money.
Okay?
Money.
He was like, "You owe me $5, nigga."
No, not only that. He sees his son is rich as fuck. He wants to be put up there as much as his son is. Like, you owe me this. I deserve for you to give me this. Oh,
So
you're not giving me this?
entitledness more than money.
Yeah, entitledness.
Cause I would say, like, if you a good man to your kids gonna take care of you regardless if they give you money or not. So what does money mean in those situations? Having every expense taken care of you? I don't think you would kill somebody over that. I think I need a cup because I'm gonna look like a straight wino. Fucking. Nah, this that 20 part. Teleport. We good. We good, man.
We are broadcasting from both YouTube channels currently.
Oh, let me double check that since we had that mishap last time.
We didn't cut out this time.
And we ain't cut out?
We gonna do Facebook too, or?
We can add Facebooks? Fuck it, let's add the Facebook. Alright, I already see you live right now. You the first thing on my timeline on
It
YouTube.
says both are broadcasting on YouTube.
Wow.
Selena.
Yeah, she on the. I gotta send you the list. We ain't even gotta write that down. I seen you the website.
It'd be from your fan page.
On my fan page?
Yeah, on Facebook.
I have a fan page. Boom. You know what? I gotta update my cover for my shit. My cover is very dated. But yeah, we just getting everything situated right now. Excuse us, but as you are joining in, leave comments down there. You know what I'm saying? We're getting ready to talk about death in the music industry because there's a lot, and it happens multiple times a year, and it tends to be about the artists that we tend to get used to, and then automatically, bam,
Bam.
bam, and a lot of times it's because of the kablams.
Facts.
And less about the but unfortunately that's the world that we live in. But you know, a lot of times shit. I mean, well, Marvin Gaye is really a exception.
Marvin Gaye was a sad situation.
Because he didn't really like rap about like he didn't rap at all. He probably was rapping to some shawties back then, but he didn't really say nothing that would have constituted him getting just shot down type thing.
Right.
So I figure, I don't know, that's kind of sad. But it's like death in the music industry spans across.
That?
Huh? What? Use what? No. You can use that. It spans across the genre. It's not just limited to hip hop. It's just more apparent in hip hop by design. But it's in rock. It's in R&B. It's in soul music, reggae. Shit, I'm pretty sure if we was tapped into K-pop, motherfuckers be getting knocked off over there too.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless of what the situation was, from violence, drugs, and just not taking care of yourself, it just seemed like it's all too apparent that people really need to be a little bit more aware of what's going on outside
Bohemian
of that.
Rhapsody.
Huh?
I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Rhapsody?
Bohemian
Rhapsody. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, they're the one that did, So you think you can, you don't understand.
Pretty sure.
And now, standing at 7'2", weighing 345 pounds, the real.
I gotta say to the people on my YouTube channel
That he's 7'2".
That's the one that cut out that time was my YouTube channel. Yours was fine. Didn't stop streaming. So I fixed it. We live now.
Hey.
On my YouTube channel. We've been live on his YouTube channel.
Just shooting the shit. Shooting the shit
So,
and getting lit.
Yeah, so what exactly are we talking about on the agenda of umbrella of discussion today?
Today's discussion is about, more specifically, it's got sparked by the event of this week where I don't want to say the wrong guy's name. Takeoff. I always say Quavo.
Yeah, it was.
I've been saying
Takeoff.
Quavo.
Yeah.
I've been saying Quavo every time somebody talk about it.
Quavo's uncle.
I know. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was cousins or something.
Quavo's always been uncle.
Damn. Well, recently he passed away, and he passed away.
Takeoff did, not Quavo.
Yeah, not Quavo. Don't get. You know, you should take it away from here. She got this right here.
Recently, Takeoff just passed. May he rest in peace. Respect to and condolences to the family. It's a real sensitive topic, so I'm like really picky even mentioning about it. But when I was at work, I found out about it, and I kind of got anxiety and like a little panic attack about it because artists like these and VO, Mark Lee, shout out to Mark Lee, artists that are upcoming. You know, it puts you in a perspective where it's like Snoop Dogg was saying the other day when he was speaking on it. Once you in a certain statue in fame or in this industry, you really got to choose wisely who you hang around with and where you be at, what security you have. Like, you can't, no matter how gangster you feel like you testing your gangster, you are rich. That's what people is. The people are looking at you like the big money sign in front of you. Like,
You are the company you keep.
and when you were talking about Marvin Gaye,
Yeah.
I didn't know that about his dad.
You know his dad knocked him off?
No, I didn't know
Bro,
that.
that's what I'm saying. What the argument really had to be about?
To me, money
You really
is the
think it's
root.
money?
Yes, money is the root. Look at Takeoff for the situation. PNB Rock, may he rest in peace. The hatred that happened with the whole thing with Nipsey Hussle, him getting killed in his plaza, in front of his business.
That was less about money, more about influence, though.
To me, that was more so hating.
Influence. They hating on his influence.
I think that's what happened with Marvin as well. I think that's
His
what
dad was
happened.
a hating ass
I
nigga?
think that's what happened with Takeoff. People see people taking off in this industry, making money, and when they feel entitlement. Like, how could you be out here with this much money and you ain't gonna help me out? Like, the people they don't even know who you are, and just because you probably, you know, from the same part of town or the same part of the city or some type of connection that might, I don't know what is it about people when they see people that have made it that they feel like they need to get saved by them. Like a handout, like you were talking about. People rather just give out handouts instead of getting taught.
Yeah, you can either, like what they say in the Bible, you can give a man fish and feed him for a day, or you can teach him how to fish and feed him for a lifetime. People so entitled, they like, nah, give me my fish now. They see people in those positions where they could bless, but they forget you don't got no right to be entitled to what that man like got in his life. Like, you ain't had nothing to do with that journey, and even if you did, you probably would have been properly compensated. But I mean, even with this situation surrounding Takeoff, I heard that dice game that happened before was a whole separate occurrence before he died. So it wasn't like, oh, I won, bow, bow, give me my money. Like, nah, it was like, those is two different subjects. Like, I mean, two different time periods. So it's like, social media kind of twisted that and made it seem like he got killed over a dice game.
Yeah, that's what they keep saying was the dice game.
That happened during the day. I mean, it was broadcasted.
How much money do you think he
What?
won?
He probably lost. He probably lost.
I
Him playing a
I
dice
saw
game. That's about it. And he died next time they seen him on social media. So 2 and 2, yeah, people gonna say 4.
It was an accident.
You think it was an accident?
It wasn't. They didn't mean to shoot him or something.
Oh.
Like, he just like got hit with something.
A lot of people.
It wasn't
are
even
talking about
him.
it.
They said that so the person can get away with it in court. It was an accident.
A
Yeah,
lot of
let's
people
get
are
him a slap
talking
on
on it, and it's sad. It's sad. Like, even with the whole thing with, back to the Marvin Gaye thing, like, that shit is creepy as hell. Like, you have to watch what really is your surrounding. The industry is evil.
That's the camera you look at right there. This is the good one.
Oh, I'm just looking down. I'm not even looking at the camera.
I'm put over here.
But
It's
yes,
the
I will
money
look at
shot.
the camera. The industry is evil.
Yeah.
It's a whole
She on
different
her
type
Facebook.
of realm.
Yeah.
It's a whole different type of realm.
Yeah, it's
When
Facebook, I think.
no, that's Instagram.
That's what I thought.
I'm gonna say I don't know none of these niggas.
I just got
except
this
Paris.
open
I
for
know
the
you.
chat. I got this open for
good,
the
Paris.
chat, so we can see.
Right.
What the fuck? Unless that's what you got right there. Is that what you got?
I got YouTube right here.
Yeah, well, that's what I got right here. I didn't do the Facebook because when I tried to do the Facebook, it cut me off on my YouTube. So
I shared it to my Facebook.
yo, I mean, I shared it to my shit too, but I'm just saying like, this is the YouTube feed.
Yeah.
Well, so is this.
Even if
Okay.
it was a mistake,
So I'm saying.
if he wasn't meant to get,
Oh,
if he
so-
wasn't meant to get,
I see what you're
if
saying.
that wasn't meant for him,
I'm gonna just leave this out for the
things
list.
like Aaliyah,
I mean,
what happened with Aaliyah, you know, may she rest in peace. Also, condolences to her family. A lot of people always find something more than what it was, which was an airplane crash, and people get deep into that and they be like, "Oh, it was a setup. Somebody had to take one for the team." Like,
You know what? No. Let me.
Huh?
real.
Explain that. Explain
I'll
that.
explain it. Who blows up on an airplane that's not hijacked by terrorists?
Well, you're getting into some.
Exactly.
Touchy.
Somebody who had a hit
Yeah,
put on
some
them.
That's what I'm
touchy
saying.
shit.
People be
And
like,
no
pushing
way,
it.
because they triple check them shits. I
Listen,
wanna
man.
work at other
There's
parts
certain
of the
words that you shouldn't say.
Airplane?
airplane and terrorists and
Terrorists. Yes, you shouldn't say that word.
Man, no,
Man,
fuck them
you're-
terrorists. They think
Yo,
they can control us
listen.
with fear.
Like,
They try to tell you try to tell us this, that? No.
I don't give a fuck what I say.
Just like
a lot of
America
the
says,
time.
we do not. What was that? We do not listen to the demands of terrorists. We do not bend under the demands of terrorists. I'm not scared of no damn terrorists. I'm not. That's their job, to put terror into you, to make you scared to even mention the idea of them, their existence. No, fuck them terrorists.
I mean, of course, yeah, fuck them. I mean, who likes them? I'm just saying, like.
But
Sam.
Leah had a hit put on her. Back on topic. Because nobody's plane just blows up after
Why?
they
Why
triple check
though?
them.
But why? Why?
Why?
Because
It just blew up. It wasn't like a malfunction.
No.
right, like
I don't know a lot about
I'm just saying,
about what
did
happened to
Turbines
Aaliyah.
blew up.
Okay, so what about Selena?
But that could be a malfunction. Then.
Selena? Some hating ass. I seen the movie.
It was the manager.
Oh, it's the manager that did it? I just remember the ending of the movie where she was walking out and then they're like, Selena.
If she wasn't her manager, she was her stylist or her best friend. It was that old lady's been with her since day one. And I guess she got obsessed with her and she was like, if I can't have her, no one can. That's the mentality that old lady had.
Selena must have had that good.
She didn't
She had
sleep
old
with
niggas
her.
turned out. It ain't even touch her.
She
Oh.
Selena?
Selena.
You talking about Selena Gomez?
No. Selena.
Who the fuck is Selena?
It's alright, man. Remember you said that I was either I smoked too much
Woo!
weed or not enough
Who
weed?
the fuck are you talking about?
And you're on live. Can
Yeah,
anyone?
Oh,
Selena
seriously,
Gomez.
I'm,
Do y'all
I'm pretty,
hear
I'm
this?
pretty high.
Yo,
like,
R.I.P.
my
Selena
God!
Gomez.
No, Selena Gomez is alive.
Exactly.
She is,
but these
but
is
what-
predicting her death right now.
No,
you-
don't talk like that.
who are you talking about?
Selena.
Selena.
Her. She's a Mexican singer.
1990s. He
They
don't
made a movie
look.
about
Paris
her
is
name.
laughing. He don't know who Selena is.
He said R.I.P. Selena Gomez. When did she
my
die?
God.
That's not what I said. I just said Selena. That's the first fucking name that popped in my
She
head.
died on
Like,
the year I was born.
I don't. Not when?
On the year I was born.
95.
I was 6 years old. I don't.
But
fucking
she
remember
died
shit
because her
fucking-
manager
I was
was
like
a fucking
a
hating
year.
ass bitch.
So either way, she got killed.
She got killed. She
A
got
hit.
shot
That was a hit.
on stage.
That was a hit.
While she was
that's, well, that's
performing.
crazy. I mean,
So
yeah,
who
that's
was it?
a
We said
fucking.
Takeoff shot. Selena shot. Marvin Gaye shot. Michael Jackson injected. So it's like
Bob
why?
Marley. Talk
Yeah,
about
Bob
Marley.
Marley.
What do you think
Yeah.
about the death of Bob Marley? Anybody that got
Marley.
anything to say about the whole situation
Prince?
with Bob Marley, please.
Prince.
That
How
was.
did Prince die? I know he did die.
Overdose.
But like,
I don't believe that
he
shit.
started. He was talking about the chemtrails and shit.
Yo, Prince is talking
like-
about everything.
Like right, like before.
Prince is
You know what I
talking
mean?
about everything.
Like,
he was talking about how people was getting pimped out in the music industry back in the 80s.
Right. Like, what the fuck?
With that pose where he was
Yeah.
putting slave on his body and shit. Like, you sending subliminal messages and shit.
dude.
Well,
I mean, I talked about before, but like, Dave Chappelle, the shit that he did.
Mhm.
Like he's not. I don't think he's crazy. Like I don't. Like he left. Who leaves in the peak of their career? Just got offered more money than they ever got offered, and just says, "Fucking, I'm out to. I'm gonna leave and go to a country that doesn't even have TVs."
He's
That's
smart than
not
that.
true.
Why
left.
do you think that he came back and did that interview with Oprah?
Right.
Of all people, but that's a little weird. But I'm saying like,
I got my own opinions about
It's
that.
like
but
the
but
prince
but
and
I'm
the-
saying
It's like the prince and the princess. They
when
did
he
an
was at the
interview.
peak of his career, it's not like he
What will
was
make
fucking
you
at the
turn
downfall.
Down, we'll make you turn down 3 figures.
Three-
Well, not three
three
figures.
figures?
Yeah,
What's
we'll make you
three-
turn down.
that was $600. What the fuck are you talking about?
$100 for you to do a season. Nah, we'll make you turn down.
It was millions.
It was like more
was
than 100
millions.
million.
It was millions. It was
So that's what,
up
9
there.
figures.
It was
We'll make you turn
it
down
was a
9
lot.
figures.
Some fucking foul shit that he just couldn't be a part of.
All right, that's what I think it was.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like he didn't just. He's not crazy. is
They're
what I'm
like,
saying.
yeah, I'm cool with making
What
money,
about
but
the guy
you
that
doing
did
something
Black
that
Panther?
he wasn't taking care of his body and trying to, yeah. Well, he died of sickness, so I mean, it still was before his time.
cancer.
But even with that, so much shit give you cancer. So much shit give
Well,
you
Bob
diseases.
Marley, they did him dirty.
Yeah, they did Bob dirty.
They did Bob dirty. May he rest in peace.
Have you heard about how he
May
died?
he rest. May all these people that I'm mentioning I literally send respect and
That
condolences because it's real. It's a real subject that's very vulnerable to people. It's very touchy. It's very, you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's
I can't
hard to
just be
talk about
mentioning
this.
people, but what happened to Bob Marley is it's crazy how nobody's really haven't mentioned it as much.
It was a article published. I was to say at least like excuse me. Take it to water. Yeah, that baby lungs is kicking in.
He always coughs like he's dying, y'all.
Damn, you
Always
you
coughs
about to like
he's dying.
literally cough up a lung, dude. You're having
Right.
like
Like
giving
a
yourself,
cat.
you're giving yourself the Heimlich
Nah,
maneuver.
he doesn't miss not once.
Choking.
So, I say in like 2018, 2017, I read an article. Since then, they said they tried to fact check that article. But a CIA operative pretty much was saying it on his deathbed and wanted it for some reason written and sent to major news outlets that he was the person who put the hit, who actually executed the hit on Bob Marley. And he said the way he did it was giving him a pair of shoes. And that pair of shoes, it was like a pair of Converses. That pair of Converses had a prick in it, and that prick had like a disease on it. And I forgot what disease he died of, but he said that same one, it was laced with that. So as he put on his shoes, he was like, yeah, try it on. He made him try it on right then and there. He was like, ah.
Nobody would ever know.
Yeah, and he was like, ever since then, like, that's how they injected him with that fucking disease. So it's like, they did it slick, and then he had a slow death after that. So it wasn't like you could really tie anybody to it unless they were actually to come forth with it. So it's like, that's how that man got killed. And then since then, I think I'll try to go back and revisit that same one. They try to have all these fact checks, you know, when it got really popular last year and everything. Oh, fact check, this isn't true. But the man put that shit out on his deathbed. And I don't think it's too many people that's just going to lie on their deathbed and go to the next realm type shit.
Nope.
So, my opinion, that shit 100% true. And I probably shouldn't believe everything that come across my ears, but I actually tried to put myself in that same situation. And it was like...
Look how they said for him. They said Bob Marley passed away somewhat unexpectedly at age of 36.
Somewhat unexpectedly.
Somewhat.
Like, not just unexpectedly.
No, that's literally what it
So,
said.
yeah, smoking a lot of weed is going to happen eventually. Like, no, somewhat
Whoa.
unexpectedly.
Yeah. They.
That somewhat is everything in that sentence. Why is it somewhat unexpectedly? Because you already knew he was finna die, but didn't know when?
So Kurt
Somewhat.
Cobain.
That's
Kurt
crazy.
Cobain committed
What?
suicide.
What?
Yeah, suicide in music is
How
terrible.
was he like sick or
Who,
something?
Bob Marley?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah, I forgot. Let me see what disease he died of, but he did die of a disease. I think it was...
I mean, how could it be somewhat unexpectedly? I don't know.
It's a lot. It's a
We
fucking
talking about
mess.
Deaths in the music industry in the light of Takeoff, Migos.
He died of melanoma.
That was what 2 days ago.
Melanoma.
Yeah.
For people who
Skin
tuning in.
cancer. He died of a skin cancer, and if you think of the
How?
story-
Okay, so how is that? I feel like skin cancer is not something that kills you in like a week.
Mm-mm.
So how is that somewhat unexpectedly?
If it was introduced to the body and it wasn't grown within the body, because you know, cancer is like a rapid growth of the cells. So
Yeah,
that's
but
your
it
own
wouldn't-
cells,
but it
like
wouldn't-
when somebody else is introduced
But I
to your body.
don't. But I don't think it would be an immediate thing. So like, I just don't understand the somewhat unexpected.
Oh, these are two different articles I'm pulling up.
Oh,
That somewhat was a description of all the deaths in music. And then I went to what he actually died of. But yeah, you dying from skin cancer.
I just feel like that.
Bob Marley, skin cancer.
You'd be surprised at what these motherfuckers can do in the lab, man. So, you know.
I'm not. I think they can create whole fucking clones like they did in the 90s with that sheep.
I'm saying the average person.
They can make a whole other sheep.
Well, yeah.
Disease.
They talking about bringing back fucking dinosaurs for real and shit. Like, they really want to do Jurassic Park in real life.
I heard of that.
I had legit seen some shit about that. And they're talking about, like, actually being able to successfully do it. Bringing back the, I think it was the woolly mammoth. They found, like, the most preserved specimen of, like, a young or infant or, like, adolescent, woolly mammoth they found, in the Arctic or something. And so, obviously it's going to be somewhere really cold, but, it was like the most preserved one that they had ever found, and they were talking about bringing them back. And that's crazy, because then, I mean, we start, it's just crazy because now we playing God, and we doing all this crazy shit, and nothing good is going to come.
I got a couple questions for both of y'all.
Nothing good is going to come.
If y'all can bring back anything from the dead, minus the consequences, like zombies, what would y'all do, or would y'all even do it?
To bring back anything or anybody?
No, anything. Which means it's not limited to humans. You can do animals. You can even do fucking civilizations.
If I can bring
Technology.
anything back from the dead, what would I bring back?
Bring the Game Boy back from the dead.
Bring the Game Boy. See, that's different. That's technology.
You got an answer for
That's
that?
not.
No, I sadly don't.
Not no animal? You know how many animals went extinct?
The ones that went extinct should have went extinct when they went extinct.
Nah. What about for over hunting, over poaching? Like the Siberian
But
tigers is about to go extinct, so it's like they don't deserve to come back. Like they.
I mean, but you're talking about like. There's but you don't want dragons.
But this is the thing.
You want
right?
it
You
if it's a
don't.
baby?
Hold on, you want to talk about
and it's
playing
not
God.
gonna stay a baby
Wait,
forever.
But you want to talk about playing
But
God,
you can
right?
still train it.
I got a better question. You want to talk about playing God? If there was no type of armory, right, back in the day, how the fuck did they kill a dragon? That motherfucker blows fire out his throat.
Swords and shields
So you
and
had
shit.
swords and
bows and arrows,
bazooka
and cannons, and
fake shit.
yeah, cannons would be as far as they're gonna go with that.
Homemade ones.
And that
How the
shit's slow
fuck did they get
compared.
away with killing a
You
dragon?
don't. But I'm saying you don't want those things to still be around.
But I'm saying, how did they do it?
How do you think they killed the dragon
All of them?
in
It
medieval
was not
times?
just one
Because-
dragon out here.
Because
all the dragons.
dragons probably weren't real.
They caught him sleeping. No. It's too much
They caught
evidence
him
to give.
sleeping?
It's too much evidence with dragons.
Can somebody's please?
How they got
Y'all
it
better
written?
calm down.
You know, art used to
Put
reflect
something
history.
down on the motherfucking
They
comments.
always drew dragons at a
Somebody
certain
help
point,
me
and
out.
then at a certain point it
Figure
just
out.
stopped.
But
How they got rid of
Which
all
means
these
they wiped
fucking
them
dragons?
out, so the next generation didn't know of dragons, so they didn't know them. But they spoke of them in mad cultures. They had to be real. Even our American culture, we speak of dragons.
They had to be real.
as I always
we have
say,
a Komodo dragon
as
right
I
now.
always say with a lot of things.
That's a dragon. We got the
Yeah.
bearded dragon.
He said.
Wings.
He said, "Gotta be nice with trebuchet."
Gotta be nice to the what?
The old shotgun
Oh shit!
Wow.
with
But
the
no,
dragons.
the
Did they
dragons
get
were
the
back.
biscuit and shit
We're
for
talking
the shit?
way
Wait, no,
before
but-
the shotguns.
But I'm saying,
There was no shotguns back in the day.
It's medieval.
all right, listen.
Let's bowl an arrow.
All right,
Your
so
aim
let
had to
me
be
put
true.
it in this perspective like this. All right, what do you think that they did with their fucking time back then?
Plot how to kill a dragon.
Because there was no TV, there was no
Dragon
fucking
training.
bar. I mean, maybe there was some like place where
Throwing
people get.
cannons.
They fucking entertained themselves and they told fucking scary stories and all that shit, whatever. That's
fucked
fucking
up.
why they depicting dragons and all this crazy shit. Yeah, we have evidence of dinosaurs, but if dragons really did exist, they probably existed at the same time as the dinosaurs. Because they would eat the fucking humans. If they were that big and they could fly and they have
think it's
wings and all that shit,
You think dragons are alive?
most likely just their imagination. They're telling stories. They had nothing to entertain themselves back then. They didn't have TV. They didn't have.
So
They
how-
made music. They couldn't
Where the
record
fuck
it and
that
listen to
imagination
it.
come from?
Yeah.
Let me
Just
talk
imagine
about
this
a
lizard
dragon.
right here with some wings on it.
Told tales of a creature that came out of a cave and fucking flew and breathed fire, and this brave knight
So do you
slayed
believe
it
in
and
the doors
won
of
the
hell?
princess. What?
Wait,
Do you believe in doors of hell?
What the fuck is that?
like the gates of hell?
Yeah, like there's entrances
Oh, to
all
hell?
over the house, all over the world.
Like the Devil's Pit in Washington
There's,
State.
there's one
no.
all over the world.
Okay.
Wait. Before
I
we get there,
confused
that's
the
something different.
trebuchet with the fucking shotgun from Call of Duty World at War.
I would say,
Apparently, it's a catapult.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The most they had was catapults back then, but even the best lies have a little bit of truth in it.
Yeah, but,
Right, so if dragons are a lie, wouldn't that still have some truth in it?
But there are-
the truth would have been like the actual beast, but the lie would have been the stories about how they got rid of them.
It's just exaggerated shit. It was maybe a big ass fucking.
Dragons.
You know?
Listen.
Sadly.
No, listen, yo.
I feel bad for you.
I'm
dude.
telling you, it could. How big are
You didn't even
fucking?
know who Selena was.
She was
I
a
still
dragon.
don't.
Shit just
She
killed
was a
me,
dragon.
bro.
Dragon tails.
No, now you talking about the Anunnaki and fucking lizard people and shit.
I'm not going
Come
there.
on, man.
Damn.
Like,
I'm not.
You
yo,
guys are bugging.
I'm just fucking with you.
people fucking blinking sideways and shit in news feeds and fucking real time, and motherfuckers are posting videos of that shit.
Sideways, yo.
Yo, I don't know, man. You never know what to believe. We ain't the
I
only
believe the
life forms
dragons.
out there. I've always said it is pretty ignorant to think that humans are the only life forms out
We're the
there. Russ,
only-
how do we get
No,
to
we're
this
not.
conversation?
back to
How
the
do we get on this
topic. 'Cause I've
conversation?
been trying to get back to the topic. What do you
because
guys
we were
think
talking about-
the young rappers that
We were-
have been getting killed?
We winded like 20 minutes, and you'll see how we got into this
We got
conversation.
into
It was
this
a good
conversation because we were
transition.
talking about deaths and then something that we could bring something back.
You can bring
and-
something back,
and
right?
talking about
So,
dragons.
I-
So that's the rabbit hole that we fell down. But deaths in the music industry is where it all stems from.
So what do y'all think about the young ones that have passed?
Like Juice World, X. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna try to say his
or
name.
extentacion.
We always call him XXX.
Temptation. That's what it is in English.
Extension.
Extension cord.
Temptation.
Tentacion.
No.
No, extentacion.
It's temptation.
No, not dem.
Tentacion.
that's how you
It's literally temptation.
That's how you say it. Yeah. He did. Listen. I saw the video. He said how to say it.
That's in Spanish. That's what that means.
There was a video about how you
Triple
pronounce
X
his name.
temptation.
Okay.
Talking about fucking.
I'll give it to you. But you don't speak Spanish.
I took 3 years of Spanish in middle school
Man, what's
Listen.
up? I took 6.
or high school or something.
Between middle and high school.
I'm just
Mm.
and
saying.
I married a Puerto Rican.
Ain't it
I'm,
weird?
extra credit.
I'm older, so either way, like I've still
it
been able to have
weird?
more
I'm
time to pick
older.
up stuff.
I know you didn't
But
play
isn't
the,
it
the-
weird?
I didn't know what it meant. I just knew how to say it,
Oh my
motherfucker.
God, you guys are.
I thought
like
it meant the
a
wrong
trip.
thing too. I thought his name meant extension cord, literally, like
Yeah.
extension, like it was an extension to something else.
An
But
extension of his.
I'm just figuring out this.
So how do y'all
temptation.
think about
This
these
motherfucker said, "Who
youngins?
killed
Okay,
Tupac?
yeah,
Who
we got
killed?" He said, "Who killed Tupac?"
We don't know that.
It don't
Wasn't?
even
Didn't
matter.
they just say it was
His own-
Orlando something or something? Orlando River or something like? No.
No, I thought it was his own people's. Suge Knight.
There was I literally just seen like a thing where they finally figured out like somebody got arrested for Tupac's
It was
death.
Suge Knight.
That's what they
think
say.
it was
No,
aliens?
he's in jail because he tried to run somebody
I
over.
just-
He tried to run somebody over. He's just a apparently an attempted murderer in his own right.
What do y'all think about Young Dolph getting killed in a cookie store?
Well, that's the same thing
That's
as
terrible.
P&B Rock getting killed in a restaurant or whatever.
Where these people die
shit.
at
And they're
is just
young.
unfortunate.
They're
But
young as fuck.
Over
They
some
just making it.
some bullshit like a
These
dice
are people
game
that
or
are
his
just making
chain
it
or
in
whatever.
the industry. You don't even get to enjoy your money.
Huh?
I probably shouldn't say it.
Yo, what did you say?
Did you say niggas on camera?
What?
No.
What are you
are
talking
bugging.
about?
You guys smoke too much weed.
You are high. No.
I'm about to play this back.
What are
He
you?
did not. Boy, you are bugging.
Never. Not
Hold on,
once.
hold on, think-
You're bugging.
Bugging.
Think 45 to 60 seconds back where I was like, it is smiling mad hard. Because I was going through my mind. It was like, wait a minute. Am I bugging?
You are bugging. What are you
that.
I'm
talking
going to watch
about?
this shit back.
You can watch it back all you want.
Yeah.
What you drinking this?
No.
You are.
You didn't say that.
We got to put the captions on it.
Hell no. You are wild. This
And
guy.
so-
This guy
and
is
so-
fucking.
These the boy.
Yo, he said. He said you must be higher than I am, bro.
You're
No,
bugging. I
You
can't
see
even
what
stay
I'm
in
saying?
topic. I'm trying
And
to
I'm
stay in
talking.
topic.
And I'm talking like directly into the mic too. Like
He was like, niggas.
You-
Nah, let me stop. I ain't
you
gonna do
are
that to you.
wild.
I ain't gonna do that.
That
So
you
didn't
said
happen.
get back on
Elvis-
topic. Back on
You
So
topic.
trying to
said
get me
Elvis
set up,
died
dog.
in the toilet?
Yeah. Elvis, he died taking a dookie. He was like, I had enough of this shit.
Yo,
Yeah, I am real
Elvis.
high.
Yeah, like even Eminem made fun of him. Fucking had him on the toilet seat.
Didn't he have him on the video?
Yeah, it was
crazy.
it was the what was it, the Just Lose It music video?
That's crazy.
It's just sad though that these people that have been
Real Slim
passing
Shady. Without me,
really just recently started getting to the peak, and it's like as soon as they get to the peak, it's like out of nowhere some crazy shit. You don't see it coming. Like you really don't see it coming.
You think they really got at their peak? Like they kind of
No,
Listen, Takeoff really took off this year.
did he?
Yeah, check the numbers.
I mean,
how
Him,
I can
him
Google
and
it.
Quavo
I can
really,
Google
really
it,
went
but
off.
I really could Google it, but I'm not gonna because if he did hit his peak, I'd probably be listening to Takeoff like I did in 2013 when Versace dropped.
But no, the thing is that you not like you was in 2013, so we're not
I'm
gonna
not.
go there.
I'm not.
If
My
you were
interest
like
is different.
2013, you would be listening to everything.
Did he do like a Young Dolph album type shit?
Nah,
Where
you
he
know
did, like, Paper Route?
Takeoff was always like the real rapper of the group. Takeoff always had the bars.
Yeah.
Generally, like he really did, and he's been popping for a hot minute. Honestly,
Nah, I mean Offset going. Offset definitely going.
Offset and Quavo go in, but Takeoff was like bars, like
Yeah.
of the team.
He was the one with the
Hands down.
Migos
Sorry.
flow. He originated the Migos flow. That's what they was really talking about with that. But yeah, it's
I-
unfortunate that a lot of people under their 30s die. If you notice, like
Yeah, these people are our age.
you gotta be at a certain stature. It seems like to make it past 50 and retire and like live a long, nice
I know
life.
some of them make dumb decisions, but like, damn, like the money is really the root of all evil. Like that's really, really.
yeah, I mean,
Entitlement, like we were saying before. What if it's the entitlement, even that to money, that makes people do things they feel like they own you because they
How
feel
hungry
entitled to
are you that you gotta take somebody's life? Like, what's the hunger like? That you gotta risk it
People
all.
be starving.
do those people like all those people who got killed? The people who killed them got caught though. Like they all in jail.
I would say a lot of the people who were killed and that is publicly known who killed them, yes. But if it's still like who killed this person, like the Tupac situation, no. Nobody's going to go to jail for that. Even if they figure it out, even if most people say it was one person, no, they're not going to go to jail. Because they've got the statute of limitations legally is already over for that.
There's no statute of limitations for murder.
No?
There's not.
So
There is a statute of
so if there
limitations
was to be
for
like, we
rape
figured out who killed Tupac and take him
and
to jail.
theft. Yes, somebody could be on their fucking like old as hell, 70 years old, kill somebody when they were 20 or whatever, they can still go to prison for that. There's no statute of limitations on death. There is a statute of limitations on faking your death, but not for killing somebody. Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
That's just crazy to me.
But yes, a lot of people that be dying young. Like FBG Duck, he got shot in the middle of Chicago on the most busiest street, and nobody knows who did it.
Mac Miller. Yeah,
Mac
but that
Miller?
was okay. That was
overdose, right?
Mac Miller died from fentanyl. That was a
Then
I'm pretty sure that was a fentanyl thing, right? I could be wrong, but either way, it was a drug thing. It was definitely a drug related thing.
Don't smoke.
And
Amy
it was
Winehouse.
It was
I mean, she did sing about rehab, but even then, it seems like a prelude to making an excuse to even kill her.
that was a big thing with Mac Miller dying, and the person he got the drugs from.
Wait, I have.
He got charged with the overdose
if
from
you
whatever it
overdose
was.
and die, is that considered suicide?
Well, obviously not, because
He
fucking
literally killed
they.
himself.
Well, they charged Mac Miller's the dude that got drugs from, or the dude that Mac Miller got drugs from. He was the one who got charged with Mac Miller's death. So that was a murder. They charged him with murder, I think.
Well, because it was fucking fentanyl.
Or it was criminally negligent death or something like that. It might not have been murder, but that's how the whole. I'm pretty sure it was fentanyl. I want to say it was fentanyl.
That's just crazy.
I bet he didn't do fucking fentanyl.
Well, he didn't. Nobody does fucking. Who the fuck does
No.
fentanyl? They put it in the fucking in the heroin or the
That's the
fucking
new shit.
heroin coke. They put it in fucking whatever they can mix it with. But like, it's a weird thing because why would they put it in their shit to kill their own fucking customers? Now they're gonna kill their own people. Now they ain't making no money now because they just killed all their own people. But it only takes a tiny little bit. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's gotta be. It's gotta be some shit on purpose.
We gonna say this right now. I feel like I can speak on both of y'all behalf. That if we ever come up dead over overdose, we probably didn't do it. Especially if we got some fucking fentanyl in our system. Because ain't nobody going out there doing that shit. You see what we on. And if we die from weed, which is very, 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 very,
It's
very
basically
low
impossible. It's not just low chance.
and they be like, oh, well, he died of
impossible.
fentanyl because somebody put it in his weed. No, we fucking got murdered. We got
Fentanyl-
murdered
fentanyl
because there's
doesn't
no other way.
combust.
Now, if they drip some fentanyl in his wine,
Oh, it was lace coke.
lace coke.
It was
Lace.
Coke.
It was lace coke. But either way, lace with fentanyl. There you go.
Put baby powder in that shit.
I know somebody.
Baby powder
I
and
know.
drywall.
I know somebody who fucking like. They were like, "Oh, he died from cocaine." Who the fuck you hear dies from cocaine?
That's the
It
new
was
thing.
fentanyl in
People
it.
can
Just
die
like
from cocaine.
just like.
Fucking heart explode when how fast it's beating or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
You
not.
have to do a lot.
But you'd have to do like that much,
Like,
and a
you
lot
got
of people.
Scarface.
Listen. The
Dunk your face in it.
dude did not have money to have that much.
If Scarface,
I'm just saying, like it was
I
just
know
weird.
Scarface is a movie, but if Scarface can put his whole face in a pillowcase full of cocaine,
This motherfucker.
go and get shot 17 times,
He did. He sure did.
and only got taken down by a guy with a shotgun
Facts.
off of all that cocaine, and the cocaine ain't do it. I don't know where I'm going from here.
He said,
Fentanyl is bad, kids. That's
said,
where I'm going from
Cause
here.
cause like I said, nobody does fentanyl. It's some weird shit, yo. And if it's like that small amount that kills you or whatever, it's like they obviously purposely putting this shit in it. And it's like that small amount. That's all it takes.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the person that handed you the shit? You know what I mean?
Because we're just making bad batches.
Cause, you just so happen to get that little
Like if
tiny.
you're a drug dealer and you literally got like fentanyl, you got that batch that just kills somebody, like you probably should retire, bruh. Like who out here making bad batches? And you just
Stick
got a
to
whole
weed.
plant that just made a bad batch that all these people just dying from randomly.
Stick to weed, ladies and gentlemen. If you're gonna smoke
Actually, drink some
anything,
fucking water.
don't smoke crack.
Definitely don't do that.
Probably don't do
I tell you
salvia.
firsthand, you don't want to be around that because I grew up in a household where my parents did that shit, and thank God they found God, because that shit damn near ruined their life. So you don't want to try no drugs, to be honest. And I'm not first hand, but second hand witness to that shit.
Matthew says
Stay
crack
far
is
away
whack, kids. We got 9 people watching on my YouTube channel, which is kind of a good amount. I'm surprised. Oh, 10 here.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's like most
We
people
got
I've
this
ever
team
had.
right here.
What you got
Go
here?
say something, baby.
So,
Tell the kids no
I
do
don't know what
drugs.
I don't know what your YouTube channel's doing, but this is
thought you
this is
ain't
my
bragging.
feed. There, buddy. We got more than one feed going
I
on.
shared
So
it to my
we going
Facebook.
from his YouTube
pull up
channel
the link.
and my YouTube channel. That's why I got this one open for the comments. That's why it might be a little bit of a delay,
What
but
happened with Pop Smoke though? I think he went away too quick after he set a trend, and people didn't even.
Comments. You ain't even looking.
People didn't even wait
Sorry,
for.
guys.
People
commented.
didn't even wait for him to be
Yeah.
under the ground for over a year, and already was mocking his style. And I feel like they should have at least respected the fact that he passed, and then like, you know what I'm saying. But they didn't give him.
Shawty
time.
Low, really? He died too?
Shawty Low, yeah, he died in like 07, 08.
Really? That long ago?
Shawty Low died a minute ago. I think I was still in
No.
school. It had to be while
Really?
I was in school.
Well, what was that?
I remember.
They know.
I
They
remember.
know.
I remember his beef with what T.I., right?
Oh, I can go back to the list.
He beef with T.I., right?
Who? Shawty Low?
Shawty Low, yeah.
That's
it
a
was,
damn shame.
It was T.I., right? I'm pretty sure.
By the way, with me being an artist, if like he was to go big, go major and shit, it'll be the dumbest shit I can do. Honestly, is to burn the bridge and go dissing the same person that can like literally put you in a position to win. So that Shawty Low T.I. shit, everybody beefing. Period. Unless they say some shit about your mama, like it ain't really that serious.
Damn, he said
Nah,
Shawty Low
this is
died a
some
long
shit about
time.
you.
Man, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
serious.
I really didn't know.
SMD to you
Yeah,
serious.
you gotta do something. You can't just sit there and just be like,
Damn,
okay, go on.
that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yo, imagine. Nah, I can't be too off topic.
The
Is
guy
this still
that
under
said-
umbrella conversation if I was go off topic right
What
now?
it, well, we've been going off a fucking topic of
Abu Dhabi.
all the shit. Yo,
Yeah.
we here live for your
We're here to
entertainment,
go
people.
off topic,
I
guys.
Chinks also.
Chinks-
listen.
Yeah. How
We-
did he pass away?
He got shot up. It was a drive-by.
You know-
he was sitting in his car.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like the name for the podcast. We could have also called this the Rabbit Hole Podcast.
The rabbit
Yeah,
hole.
because people start over.
Cause we just be talking.
Down to the
No, I
time
like
you get
this.
to
I like this
aliens,
shit because
you
it's
know,
like the umbrella.
might be
You know
like
what I
an
mean?
alien.
I like it. Don't get me
We don't
wrong.
even
Like
know that.
rabbit
What
hole-
if D's is
rabbit
an
hole section,
extraterrestrial and we don't even know
segment.
that yet?
If
Do you
these-
feel
if
like you're an
if
alien?
If you're an alien, don't,
We-
say okay, don't
if-
let these guys know.
what?
I mean, Chris Brown admits it all the time that he's
Don't
an
blink
Yo,
sideways, these.
And now, do you think that that's another thing, or he's just trolling, or do you think he's just
feel
literally
like he
telling
knows it.
people that because he is, but he just knows
Because
that people
people-
are gonna say that you're crazy,
Yeah.
and then that you're not gonna believe it.
Yeah.
He seemed like he was getting a weight off his chest as he was saying that.
But he says it a lot, though. I guess.
Exactly.
Because he's letting people know not to fuck
It's
with
a
him
weight
'cause
off
he's
his
an
chest.
alien.
Nah, well, yeah.
He's
That
talking
can
about-
also be like a public statement, but in situations like that, why ruin your fan base by saying some dumb shit unless you strongly believe
Do
in
you
that dumb
believe
shit?
in aliens?
Yeah, we
you
ain't the
believe
fucking,
in
we ain't the
it?
only life forms on this planet.
don't
Not at all.
understand.
To say that humans are that special to be the only intelligent life in this whole universe is
Humans
completely
ain't fucking
ignorant.
special.
We ain't shit. We're pieces of fucking shit. I guarantee you, there's
Every
people.
animal act like a
I
human.
guarantee you, there's people that
We be in fucking trouble.
fucking.
Could you imagine a cockroach acting like a human?
Not a roach.
Uh,
Not a roach. It
Trying to
ain't
wrap your head
happening.
around it.
but I'm no. Well, that's like kind of
Not
similar
a
to the whole
roach.
fucking Anunnaki shit, lizard people and all that.
Not a roach.
But
A cockroach acting like a human?
you said acting like a human
Yeah.
or like.
Like how humans...
Well, then they would have to be huge.
No, like an actual regular cockroach is walking around, knocking people's shit down.
Well, that's weird. That'd be That'd be hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. That would be.
cockroach layer
that would
over
be-
somebody's house
that-
and sell it to
Acting-
like another
I
cockroach.
feel raped.
I mean, walking around like smacking shit down. That was funny, but like now you're talking about like building some weird, nasty
With
fucking
roaches,
cocoon
that's
shit
what it was.
over your house.
Do you know that the
Ew.
critter sound will be like
Yeah,
Ew. No, I'm not trying to do all
real
that.
moist?
moist.
Yo, that's disgusting.
Yo, cockroaches do sound moist as shit.
No, but
dry.
but
They sound moist.
aliens do exist. They have to.
They have to.
There's
I
not.
seen a UFO.
Do you feel like they're among
Shit
us?
scared the hell out of me. And I ran like
I-
they just
you
snatch
know-
me up. Like, just literally, whoop, if they wanted to.
But
they
do
was
you feel like there's aliens
past the
out
sky,
here that
and I was
walk
like,
with
oh,
us?
I don't.
and-
I don't know. Maybe because if the universe is so big, then how could there be every single possible element in the universe be found on Earth? Everything in the whole universe that you could possibly have that would be able to enable you to have cloaking abilities and light speed travel and 3-4 dimensional travel and fucking instead of just going straight you can go up, down, left, right. And, I mean, like UFOs claim to be. How can everything, like, I don't know. I believe that there's possibilities that there are other elements that enable other life forms to be able to have those abilities to come here that we just don't have because we don't have those elements in this side of the whole fucking universe
Right.
when it's so big. So,
I feel
Yeah.
like the reason why everything's on Earth, if you say like that, is because it's only one other reason that makes sense. Earth is a marketplace. It's a trading spot. It's literally the merchant's corner of a developing city type shit. That's where you find everything around the world at in ancient civilizations. And we're the merchants.
but do you believe that aliens are probing people?
I think aliens doing a whole
Do
lot
they
more.
do
than
they
that,
ab-
but
do,
not
do they
necessarily
abduct
probing.
do they abduct people and shove things up their ass like the people claim?
Oh my God.
I think that
Isn't that what probing means?
I think that's happened to
Jesus
certain
Christ.
people with certain aliens, but aliens is not just one race. If we're talking about that scope,
So there's different
like,
types of
if
aliens?
I'm
Talking
like
about- I'm
if
talking
I'm a
about-
Glock, right?
I'm
And
talking
you're like
about
a Wiggle
motherfucking-
Wobble, and she's like a
Yo.
right?
What do you mean
Just because I
Cartman?
probe
He
somebody,
said-
doesn't mean y'all two is gonna probe somebody. That maybe that might be a Gloop Glop thing.
What
Not
What
a
the fuck
Ziggy
is?
thing,
What
or-
the fuck is?
I'm saying like it might be 3 different types of
What's a
alien
Gloop
races on
Glop?
Earth.
That's a race. And
So what if the Gloop Glops just be the ones that be probing people?
The
I
gloop
cannot
blop
with
with the
my
whoop
husband.
wop
The
with the doop
other
dop.
Wiggle Wiggles ones, they just out here just like they.
Yo, why
they're
is
like
that-
Chris Brown, right? They're like Chris Brown, and they just want to enjoy the best parts of being a human. So what is it? Being really rich, getting into anywhere possible, right? You get to get all the perks of being, and you can dance like crazy, and you
Yo.
can sing. So guess what? What was I? Not a glip glop.
Yo, no,
And
what?
then I just like
what the
transformed to
fuck
Chris
is
Brown,
it?
and I was like, look, man, you can finally enjoy the leisures of being a regular person. You can go put on some sunglasses and a hoodie, like all these people that think they're invisible, and you can go live, and I just take your space. I just clone your dance moves,
Yo.
I'll sing for you, and you just, I don't want your money. No.
What is a gloop glop?
That's your race. That's your alien race.
I'm
A
I'm
gloop
stuck.
glop, bro.
I'm stuck on like
You're a
define
Glockonian.
define what
A Glockonian. That sounds like a gangster.
a
gangster
Glockonian.
You're a Glockonian.
Get that Glockonian.
Oh my god, that it sounds like a real thing though.
Right.
A Glockonian.
It's like a cult.
Yeah, I'm with the shit.
A cult
I'm a
of
Glockonian.
alien
Stop playing.
enthusiasts slash gangsters. The Glockonians.
But it does sound like it could be
Don't
like a
fucking
different
play.
planet. You know what I mean?
Facts. Let me
That's
look up the
crazy. Yo,
Glockonians
you
real quick.
just came up with a name for Hollywood to use.
Eh.
So when somebody big name watches
Yo,
our little no
listen.
name fucking podcast, they're gonna
Hey,
they're
run
gonna
that.
we ain't gonna get paid. They're gonna fucking steal this shit from us. And nobody's ever gonna know because we
Copyright,
only have
copyright.
7 viewers. At least on my YouTube channel. I'm
We
just
got
saying,
8
and we, you
viewers.
know what,
Fuck
we
you talking
appreciate
about?
we appreciate every single viewer that is
you know
tuning
what?
into this Umbrella podcast. This is the second time that we have done this live.
And please watch this shit back. Please
Watch it back. Follow the
Because
social media. Go
These 8
check.
viewers is gonna turn into 16 very soon.
They better turn into 60 dogs.
60 million.
We can get. We need to get. Yeah, if we got 60 million, we'd be like setting records for fucking most viewers on a live feed on
We
YouTube.
should
Fuck,
get-
that's
we
crazy.
definitely would have had Hollywood steal that Glockonian idea if we had 60 million.
Yo,
should have-
That's
least get-
fucking gold.
we should
Wait a
have-
minute,
yo,
like
but I'm
a
saying
gangster
that's
alien
not a lot.
enthusiasts.
We should at least get 100.
Yo.
views.
We need to get a lot more people to take us seriously being here watching us just shoot the shit and be ourselves. I mean, really, like, yeah, we come in here and we have like a topic of discussion, but we don't have things written down. I mean, he may have written some things down or whatever, but it's not like a script. You know what I mean? We don't come on here and fucking know exactly what's gonna happen the second that we hit record. I mean, it's not like I have fucking 17 people behind the scenes running this shit, fucking pressing buttons for me. I had to hit the shit,
That'd be kinda cool.
share it, fucking go live from his channel, go live from my channel. Then I gotta walk over here, sit down, fucking share this shit from my face. It's a lot of work. But
so if you knew that you were gonna die tomorrow, right? Like you knew exactly you was gonna die tomorrow, what would be the last thing y'all would do?
And damn sure wouldn't be sleep. I would not sleep that day. I'll make sure I get the most of everything. Last thing I do.
I don't want to say what I want to do because somebody who watches this video
I would be fucking.
might know me a little more personally than
I
just
would
some
be
random
fucking.
person.
And I'm sorry we got anybody under the age that's watching, but you probably shouldn't anyway. But if it was the last moment of me dying, I would let it bust my last nut. And then just pass on to the next round.
I mean, I feel like that would be anybody's.
That's not that you ever feel in your life. If you was to die,
Are you putting on? Are you putting
You
on?
would be confident. You would be confident, right?
Are you putting on a timer on your phone?
Put what timer?
Well, if you know when you're gonna die, you should be down to
what
the
if they
second,
tell you
right?
You're gonna die at 12 in the afternoon the next day.
Damn, science got crazy advanced. And they got that advanced. Why can't they just
Killing
wait
spree.
down
Who the
to
fuck?
die?
Yo, what do you mean? Oh, you're gonna die tomorrow, so let's just go out and murder everybody and take everybody with me? Is that what you're
Yo,
saying?
D's, you need to check your followers.
He said, yo,
Hey,
yo.
is that what you're saying? Because my boy, that's not something you should be saying on the internet.
You're me security.
we got.
It's
You know what I mean?
free. I'm not gonna be the only one.
Tacos or burgers? I just had some burgers, so I'd probably rather have some
bro.
tacos.
I got you. Nah,
Not a hug.
no, we'll support you, bro. Because I don't know if your killing spree gonna be in our area, but if it is, just know we love you exactly
for
how you are.
For who you are.
Watch my weed.
Take it to Jesus.
My bad.
You want me to roll that?
We love you. Okay. Okay.
We want you
That
to
shit over
we
there.
want you to smoke weed
Yeah.
and
He
have
said,
a
let's
high
do
old
the killing
time.
spree. If I die at 2:00 tomorrow,
He said he meant gaming on Halo.
Nigga, you lying, bro. You lying.
He
He was
said,
like, nah, I know like 3 motherfuckers that need to go.
Indica or sativa? Indica in the couch.
Sativa, because I like to be productive when I smoke.
I'm a hybrid.
I just smoke a lot of weed, so like I just like
I'm
good
a
weed, but
hybrid.
I like the strong shit.
Me too.
Give me dabs. Let me hit the shit get super high really
Super
fast.
high.
Hey, I'm gonna be the first one to say this. Fuck them dabs.
Yo.
He fell down the steps.
I fell
once.
on the steps the first time I hit them shits. I hit
What's
a dab,
What's the highest you ever been though?
then
That with a
I got
dab?
that.
passed out
story.
and fell down the steps.
Okay, so me and my friend had this thing when I was like in freshman year, and she was like, yes, you can overdose for smoking weed. I'm like, no, you cannot. I don't think you can. I don't think so. She's like, all right, put it to the test. I feel like I almost overdosed smoking weed last time. I was like, all right, I'm gonna put it to test. I bought an
She's
ounce.
smoking a lot more than weed.
I bought an ounce.
Yeah, she's like, you can't.
I literally started smoking. I rolled up with that ounce. Like, I literally came out of there with like 20 blunts.
Damn.
So I'm sitting in my backyard and I started sparking, right? I got through the first one. Cool. Got through the second one. Cool. Third one. Alright now. Something not right. Fourth one.
Okay,
Halfway.
after that.
Fourth one halfway, my heart started going. And my body felt numb as fuck. And my face was cold as shit. And my lips, I was like, what the fuck? So I went in the kitchen, right? And I got the biggest bowl of fucking cereal with milk. And I sat in the tub with cold water with my clothes on while I was eating a bowl of cereal.
So you was high
That was
and getting ready to replace all your oxygen in your body with weed smoke.
Yep, but the milk saved me and the cold water did as well. So if you ever feel like you're too high and you need to come down a little bit, milk does it for you and a cold shower.
Yeah, take that cold bath with a bowl of milk in your
That
hands.
shit gonna
Couple
soak me
ice
right
cubes
the
in either
fuck
or.
up. When I got
You can put
out of
some
that
ice
shower,
cubes in
I
the
took
milk
a
or
nap.
put some ice cubes
Woke
in the
up brand
bathtub.
new. I said I'm
You know what I'm saying?
never
Get out,
doing
put
that.
some baby oil.
That's what gave me a higher
oil.
tolerance though. But that's what gave me a higher tolerance. For all from there, I started smoking so much more after that. Like, it was crazy.
That is crazy. I never needed to smoke that much.
Now I smoke way more than 4 blunts a day.
You know, I'm high, but I've never been that high that I smoke that much. Imagine how I act if I smoke that many blunts.
I have
Face.
listen. I have only been like when I get that high, it's like this feeling of like I just need to lay down and close my eyes. That's it. Like when you know when you're drunk
Dang,
and
nothing
you're
but
in the
the
room
damn
is spinning
Nah,
and the room is
I
spinning
needed that.
and then you want to lay down and then the room's spinning even more when you lay down and close your eyes with
Drink
that.
some water.
It doesn't happen with weed when you lay down and close your eye. But that's really like that's the only thing that got that high with her. It's just like fuck, like I'm super fucking baked, so I just want to lay down. But when I close my eyes, I'm good. But I ain't never. I smoke a lot of fucking weed, ladies and gentlemen. Xbox or PlayStation, I have both. So
He got PlayStation 1, 2, 3.
I wish I wish I did. You know what? The only PlayStation that I never had was PlayStation 3.
You poop.
Um,
That's the free internet PlayStation. And you ain't have it? Like free
no,
online.
because everybody that I knew was on Xbox 360.
And they paid for that shit. And
Yeah,
then
but
had
it
to
was
pay for
dope.
again.
Y'all didn't have no party chat.
So we had cell phones. I still use my cell phone.
You know, smoking weed before bed will make you forget your dream before you wake up. You know.
For real? Maybe that's why I still can't remember the dreams,
It does.
but-
It does suppress your dreams, and I have noticed that.
That's crazy.
And then when you
remember all
but
my
when you do dream,
dreams, lucky
it's
me.
fucking vivid as shit. Like I mean, like it's ridiculous. There's been times where like I'll go to sleep, high as shit, and then I'll wake up, and then I go back to sleep. And when you go back to sleep, it restarts your REM cycle. So you go back into your dream, and that time I wasn't high when I went to sleep.
So you start remembering.
Therefore, everything is super fucking vivid, and it feels super real. I mean, I don't wake up in like cold sweats and all that crazy shit, but like it just feels like it's really real. And then when I wake up, it just takes me a second to realize like, yo, that was just a dream, and I'm really good. Like I don't have to worry about all my shit got stolen or something. You know what I mean? All my studio equipment's gone or fucking whatever the case may be.
That's what you dream about?
Oh, it happened to me once.
Oh.
You know,
That's a fucking nightmare.
I still have dreams about it, and that shit happened like
He wake up in cold sweat.
It
My
was
PC.
It was
Where's
nah,
my
it
microphone?
was my computer, my keyboard, my mouse pad, my microphone, my digital interface, like literally like my whole catalog of music that I had on that computer, everything just gone.
Damn.
I had no way to record music.
You know,
It was just gone.
I've never been robbed. Well, I've been robbed like
And that was 14 years ago, and I still have
Wait,
dreams of
somebody
that
broke into
shit.
your house and did that shit?
Yeah, they just like walked in the house. And
Oh, wow.
fucking,
They was like, man,
they like break this shit. I mean, it's fucking. Like,
this.
I think it was set up from the person that
Not
it was
set up.
with that day. But
But you got some nice equipment right here.
it wasn't anything special. It was like an old ass computer, fucking,
Wait,
you know.
wait. Think about it. It was old now, but back then it was state of the art.
No, fuck no. It was
He
a
was like,
old-
oh!
It was a piece of shit back then too. What the fuck you talking about?
You got the new Windows 2000 on this? You said this don't need AOL?
It was like Windows
He can't
XP
even circle
or
back.
something.
Was like
It was like Windows X. No, it was
XP? Windows 8?
not Windows 8.
Windows
I think
10?
it was XP.
Wait, we still on?
Cause I ain't do no fucking Windows fucking 7 until
Then they did another Windows. It was like between 8 and 10.
I did Dell for a hot minute.
They ran Windows too.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I hope we got 12 people watching.
Hey man, 13.
I'm high as shit.
But the person who been watching
you-
me been sticking in the whole fucking time though. You know what I'm saying? Like we was some interesting motherfuckers. So
You
let
sure
the
that
fuck
that
be known.
you sure that just ain't counting you because you're viewing it right now? From
No,
your
because
phone?
I'm viewing them from my channel.
Yeah,
Your
but
owns
you're
don't
watching
count.
it.
So then yours is counting too.
No, because this is my channel.
Exactly.
I think 12 is the most motherfuckers we've ever had ever. So I appreciate y'all motherfuckers for watching this shit. It's just, you know.
And I appreciate my
Even-
13th.
Even though it's a little late in the East Coast right now. It's
Yeah, and by the way, Killing Spree guy, we do love
12,
you.
16. But, you
Damn.
know.
We love you, guy. Okay? All
Yeah.
all 13 of us in the group chat love you. Okay? So when you
sir.
do want to go on that Killing Spree, just know we're not going to participate,
So
but
that's
we
it.
still love you.
See the movie Rampage. You see the movie Rampage?
Rampage, like the
Not the one with the rock.
monkey?
Not the one with the
monkey?
rock. Not the one with the monkey.
No, I've never seen it.
Go look it up. I'm not gonna. You're gonna have there's like other parts. You gotta watch the first one because it's a fucked up movie. Like
Hollywood
it's a
need
really
to get more
fucked
original
up
with
movie.
their movie titles because I
No,
thought
that
about the
came
one
out.
with the monkey on it.
It was an arcade game first, but then it came out with the movie. But that movie did not come out before the movie that I'm talking about. So they did it first.
Yeah,
But
Hollywood
it's a
gotta
fucked up movie. It's a really fucked up movie. I think you should watch it. It's really fucked up, but
You know who Avicii is?
who the fuck?
Swedish musician. He died too.
Oh, we back. We back.
Yeah, we back with it.
Y'all back.
We popped out the rabbit hole. Back on discussion. Easy E. You talking about Easy E? What? Oh
He
man.
died of AIDS. He was
So they say that he was injected by the government.
Damn.
by
and,
Suge.
and, they,
That
and they
motherfucker-
killed him on purpose.
You think the government
Um,
did it easy and
All right, so my man said that they gave Easy E AIDS.
They showed that in the
and
movie,
you know
didn't
what? I don't even.
Didn't they show
I
that shit in the
think.
movie?
Listen, no, I think he just skipped over HIV too. Like it was just all of a sudden full blown AIDS. Which is not, I guess, normally typical for that shit. It's normally you start off with HIV, which develops into AIDS. But that's not how it was. It was just, oh, you have AIDS.
right to the jail?
Right to it.
Yeah, we gotta get this motherfucker off the streets.
But yeah, they say that was a whole thing.
Nah, that's crazy.
We
This
talking
shit's
about
all too
conspiracy.
apparent, though,
I
like-
should have labeled this conspiracy theories too. And
Man, we talking about aliens
we
and
talking
dragons
about all this
and
aliens and
fucking-
dragons and fucking motherfuckers getting injected with AIDS and shit on purpose.
And D say the N word.
Listen,
You didn't say
I-
the N-word.
Conspiracy theories. Nah, let me stop. You see, he about to be. He was like, no, don't fucking do this.
he's
me,
trying
man.
to get me fucking.
We trying to go
canceled before I
viral.
ever-
You gonna be a star?
You didn't say
Not that way, my
it. You didn't
guy.
say it.
That's crazy.
Nah,
my
you
man
ain't say it. I ain't
trying
gonna do that to you.
to do me in like that. That's crazy.
Nah, I ain't gonna do it to you. Yeah. Alright, we gotta keep on going with this shit. Otis Redding, you know who that is?
Otis?
Otis Redding?
Hell nah.
Nah. I've heard some of his music, but if I can, I'm gonna YouTube it, and I'm gonna just look at the title, and I'm gonna see if I know. Sitting on the dock of the bay. Sitting on the dock of the bay. Thinking of time to go away. Yeah, wasting time. So it's like, nah, I do remember his music, but I don't know too much of him.
Some time.
Nah, for real, that's how this shit goes. Sitting on the dock of the bay. Waiting for time to go away. It's one of them old working songs.
He died in 1967. That's like the year my mom was born, so I have no chance of remembering anything about that. I'm surprised you know anything about that.
Hey man, that we categorize that as cookout music in our communities. You just
I
listen
mean,
to all
well,
the-
you have a lot wider range of music that you like, though. You know what I mean? Like, you like shit that fucking is more upbeat, and then you like hip hop, hardcore shit.
I like
you
Big
like
Band.
you like a lot of like everything. You know what I mean? Pretty
like
much.
Frank Sinatra. That motherfucker go in. I love
Right.
Frank Sinatra.
Nah, I just like rap really.
Come on, man. man. You know, rap came from so much shit. It's hard not to
I know it does,
Mm-hmm.
but that's just what I do, and
You would call.
I gotta work on my own shit, and
What
that's
about
what I
others?
do. I still like to incorporate other
I mean, the Beatles.
elements.
What you feel like about? Yeah, Beatles and Elvis.
Well, wasn't Beatles kind of was more.
They was pop, but it was like the 1950s at the beach music they used to make.
Yeah.
They did a couple of songs that were soft rock.
John Lennon, he died at 40, older than the average person. But
You just thought you just thought he was still alive.
I did before we even started this shit. I thought he was Paul
Motherfucker.
McCartney or something.
He
I thought
thought,
that motherfucker with the
yo,
star glasses.
He said I didn't know John Lennon died. I was like, yo, that shit happened like a long time ago. Like
In this universe, it did.
Let-
Pass me that.
that shit. Oh, now you talking about like what? Oh, parallel universe.
Parallel universe, multiverse.
Like Mandela effect?
theory. Yes. Small, very small part of it, but in this dimension. But I don't remember him dying in the fucking 80s. His name has been too much apparent in my. But then again, I haven't always been on game for John Lennon, so I ain't gonna front. But ain't he that motherfucker with the star glasses?
Oh wow.
John Lennon.
Yeah, somebody got star glasses. That was their like
Isn't that
trademark.
Elton John?
Oh, that's why. Never mind. We in the parallel universe. So maybe
You're
it is.
wild.
I know it's
You
John.
might-
John motherfuckers.
Listen, I believe in the Mandela effect. You know, I believe. I remember things like motherfucker like know that I have a good memory. I remember things, specific things, and you're not gonna tell me that they all of a sudden just not like that. Like that shit is crazy, man. You know how many times I've seen Star Wars as a kid? I had them on VHS. Everybody in the world was like, Luke, I am your father.
I still ain't get through that shit. Not one movie.
And this motherfucker never said that. There's no record of him ever saying, Luke, I am your father. Now, the dude that played Darth Vader said that he said, Luke, I am your father. How are you going to dispute with the dude that played the fucking shit? But he's even, like, confused as to how there's no record of him ever saying that.
So, I read something. It was like
saying.
the Mandela effect is a like experiment to see about how mass manipulation can work on the public. And
You know
just
how-
try to convince
you know-
the public that something happened that really didn't, or something didn't happen that really did. And you got the pull to change everything. So it's like a
but you saying you believe in parallel universes, right?
I do. I very much do.
So when this Mandela effect shit started, was around the same time that they started
Well, when
fucking
it was
around with this
real
called
life,
shit
when it-
called CERN, a giant particle accelerator. And all of a sudden, we just remembering shit wrong. All these
Yeah.
fucking millions of people just remembering it wrong. Fuck you.
Right.
Fuck you. There's people with photographic memories and shit that have these even better memories than me. They're like, nah, that ain't right. You know what I mean? So they just actually just restarted CERN, and they're gonna. I think they're running it for what, 2 years?
Yeah.
It's either 2 or 4 years.
I don't know. I ain't checking
And
the
so
news.
we'll see all the crazy shit that goes on for
Right.
the next. It was SNL skit. What's an SNL skit? I don't know what you're talking about.
Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about there, buddy. I don't watch Saturday Night Live.
I used to, but I still don't know what you're talking
Um,
about. It was an SNL skit. What was an SNL?
What
skit?
was? A bunch of potheads here, Russ.
Yeah, you know, we have very hard time. You even hear how I say that shit? We have a very hard time staying on topic.
Very hard time staying on topic, but that's what makes this type of shit interesting though, because you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, like
we just talking about
Forrest
random
Gump.
shit.
Life is like a box of chocolates, and I ain't-
Life is like a box of chocolates?
you never know what you're gonna get.
You know, he said life was like a box of chocolates.
It don't
right?
matter.
No, but I'm saying that's another Mandela effect.
No, that's me just speaking.
It is though. Everybody says life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, but the accent.
But that's not what he said.
But look, the accent could have made it be was or is, depending on how he said it. Life's like.
But like everybody's quoting it wrong. Every single person in the world.
No, I'm pretty sure motherfuckers in Zimbabwe don't know no goddamn Forrest Gump.
I'm just saying, every time it gets quoted, and they saying life is like a box of chocolates, it's wrong.
So
Why if you're gonna quote the movie, you quote it wrong? That's what I'm saying. Like, whether that makes no sense.
okay, boom. How many times How many times did you get the lyrics wrong of your favorite song?
I don't. The fuck are you talking about? You know how much shit I give to people? Like, nah, that's not what he says. People type out a fucking status, and I'm like, yo, that's not what he said. If you gonna quote a song, at least quote it right, motherfucker.
Let me get to the artist D's, right? The artist version of D's. All right. How many times have you missed one word of your song? I know you can rap very fast.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
So you know all
when I'm on stage?
No, it don't matter any time. So I know you know all your lyrics, right, of your songs that you perform or that you practice, right? How many times have you missed one word? Even if it was on stage or off stage. You telling me every time you got it 100% right?
I still know the word, though.
Yeah, you know the word, but I mean you say it right. He's like, get the fuck off my can.
Yo, listen. If I mess up, if I don't say the word, if I miss the word or whatever, but I still know the word. When you're typing it out, or when you're quoting it or whatever, and like you should at least just know what you're fucking saying and know what you're saying.
So
especially if you're typing it.
Tom Hanks know what he said, right? Everybody who watched the movie know what they've seen. So if Tom Hanks had to get paid to say that shit, of course he would know what the actual phrase is more than the people who just watched it like the movie.
Same thing with the Darth Vader shit, right? Same thing with Darth Vader, right?
Yeah. But if we go back and watch it right now and it's not in it, then that's something different. Because that's a whole phrase. Luke, I'm your father.
He says, no, I am your father.
In the damn rabbit hole.
In the movie, it says, no, I am your father.
You guys.
But everybody says, Luke, I am your father. That's that. But the dude that played Darth Vader said, I said, Luke, I am your father in the scene. So that's why I'm confused. Is it with like
goddamn government, ladies and gentlemen, and with that we probably
certain motherfuckers fucking around with particle accelerators and shit, and he's blending our dimensions together, and we're, you know what I mean? Yo, but we can't explain it. Oh, we're just remembering it wrong. We don't know how this shit works.
Some things you can put or memory. Some things if you don't have the mind to understand science and like how crazy this shit can be.
But if it's something that you've seen,
that you could just like make excuses. But with CERN, that's definitely valid with the alternate universes and shit. That's why I believe in it. Also, because media putting in there, but I also know that media put in shit that isn't original one. So if it's not original, they're getting the idea from somewhere, and it's because it's actually fucking happening.
I feel like they got the idea from Flash.
Even Flash.
Hollywood tells you a lot of shit right in front of your face.
Mm-hmm. And it makes it okay for them to do
it. And it makes it okay because they think it's just entertainment.
Yeah.
We're just making the movie. Yeah. We're just making you laugh.
Yep.
And you're really paying attention, you know what we trying to tell you. But if you don't...
And then when you find out the truth, it's like, well, we've been telling you the whole time.
Right.
I'm just saying, yo, that shit crazy. That shit.
Even with the robots.
That's in the future. And that's probably what been in the past.
Rise of the Machines. So not only are we going to have Jurassic Park and dinosaurs running around eating people.
And Planet of the Apes.
Because, like,
yo,
they talking about
fucking Planet of the Apes. That's a good fucking series, bro. Oh, my God. I watched that shit as a kid.
The movies?
Yeah, all the movies, even the new ones that came out. I watched it as a kid.
They're on TV.
That I got interested in.
They were on TV recently. They were on TV recently, but I never like when I was a kid. I probably watched like the old one, but not. I never really cared much to watch the new ones.
That shit interesting as shit. But I'm a documentary buff anyway, so I'm interested in like Animal Planet. No, I want my son like that too.
You like to learn shit though.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people are like that.
The moment
they want to be told what to like, and they want to be told what to do.
There's no fun in it though.
There's no fun in it. There's no thinking for yourself. I mean, we fluctuate. We back up to 11 viewers. I appreciate y'all checking this shit out.
Because we're
the Umbrella Podcast.
Who passed away before their time. Tupac Shakur.
We under like when the more we do this shit, the more y'all really realize, like, yeah, we call it the Umbrella Pod. We can get this sign new, with the logo that you see at the bottom of the screen. We're gonna have that behind us and everything look official, separate from the Lyrical Lobby shit, different like little color scheme and shit like that. But as y'all that tune in realize, we are just a bunch of people that like to get high and talk about a general topic and then fall down the rabbit hole under the umbrella of discussion and talk about whatever we're gonna talk about. But then we bounce back to topics and we talk about death and music. One of the things when you mentioned about death in the music industry, thought about somebody dies all of a sudden they're the GOAT. They're the greatest of all time. What do you think about that? I'm waiting for them to say it about Takeoff.
You know somebody's gonna say it.
He's gonna go as the greatest Migo of all time at the very least. They're gonna say that. It happens with everybody though. With Triple X and fucking Juice World, and even with Tupac. This is going back to Tupac and Biggie.
Tupac did that though.
And Biggie.
I think Tupac.
He still wasn't around long. To compare, especially with Biggie's,
amount of music that he released,
the amount of music
is definitely
he has a lot
than the catalog of most people that's out now.
He has a lot in his body of work in such a short period of time because he died when he was 25. Mm-hmm. Biggie, how old was Biggie?
Biggie,
he died the following year. I know that.
72 to 97, so 82, 92, 25.
So same age?
That's crazy.
Same age?
Yes, same age.
Alright. So
crazy.
For them to be the same age and they don't have, their body of work is not the same.
Nope.
So therefore they're only, because they died, their status was elevated to greatest of all time.
No, Biggie's definitely was. For one body of work.
For sure,
but
for sure.
Had that amount of songs,
but Tupac. Listen, yo.
His activism work, the movie roles.
Tupac,
but that's status, yeah.
But I'm saying Tupac also said shit. He had a movement. He talked about things and preached about being better people. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like he wasn't just rapping about. Relax and take notes while I take toast of the marijuana smoke. Yeah, Tupac was talking about Dear Mama, fucking changes, all that shit. You know what I mean? He actually said things in his music, and I'm not saying Biggie didn't have songs that meant things. Don't get me wrong, but Tupac made it a movement, and he had Thug Life tattooed on his stomach. The hate you give. The hate you give. Something.
You was wanting me to finish that sentence.
Something infants fucks us. Or fucks everybody. That's what it says. The hate you give. Something.
Lives and fuck everybody?
No. The hate you give. Life. The hate you give, son. Infants fucks everybody. That's what it. I'm missing the L.
You said infants?
Yes, the hate you give something. The L means something. The hate you give infants fucks everybody because basically, you need to raise your kids better. You need to treat your kids better and raise them to be better adults because if you don't do that, then they're not gonna grow up to be better human beings. They're gonna grow up to be pieces of shit. You don't fucking, you know what I mean? The hate you give, fuck, I don't know what the fucking L is. That goddamn L.
I'm to that.
Yeah, that was what Thug Life meant. It was an acronym, and he had it tattooed, and that was a big thing.
Damn.
When he made it a movement, he would talk about and
change the idea of what a thug was. You know what I mean? Yeah. And with Outlaws, it's trying to reverse the
and just like with the fucking
ideology of the words,
how we should appreciate our women and all that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like he stood for something. Yeah, he stood for shit and he talked about it in interviews and shit like that. Biggie just didn't. He rapped. You know what I mean? He was a rapper, like he was like
Yeah.
me, like more like I don't
Punchline.
like I say shit in my music, but I'm not like preachy about it. You know what I mean? Like Tupac would like he really pushed that movement, and
Yeah,
that's one of the reasons why Tupac like they got that statue, statue of him. Made a whole fucking statue of Tupac and it said with the
He was a poet.
he may not be the reason or change for the world, but he might spark the idea that changed the world or something like that. Man, I'm talking like verbatim, whatever, if that's the right word.
Like
But-
back to Kanye.
I got that saved on my phone.
Same thing with Kanye, how he said it.
But
Yeah.
but the reason why Biggie is always in that conversation is because he died. Is my whole point.
Around the same
Is my whole
time,
point.
He was of similar stature in the music industry, but not in the world like Tupac was. But as far as music is concerned, hip hop is concerned, on the East Coast, that was their Biggie. Because Jay Z kind of came after him at that point, and it kind of like became like just as important to the hip hop industry. So, but as far as Tupac, I think that was one of the more influential people of.
Oh, very influential. Very.
And that's the thing.
influential.
Biggie had talent, he had
Right.
the swag, but his approach literally was the dope boy who made it.
Right.
Yeah,
It was the
yeah.
dope boy who
That's
made
my
it.
point.
And it fed onto that dream right there. So it reaffirmed that dream and everybody else.
And
So
that's
he
cool
gave
that it
people-
worked for him.
It gave people hope who was in that situation. You feel me? But Tupac was approaching shit like, okay, well I came from this, and that. Like my mama was a crack fiend type shit, but I
Ooh,
made it.
I got a good one. What about Old Dirty Bastard?
Old dirty bastard. His lifestyle caught up to him, right?
Wasn't he Wu-Tang?
Yeah. Yo.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know a lot about ODB. I don't.
You watch the Wu-Tang series? I think you would really enjoy it, these.
I like
bro.
Method Man. I like Redman.
You Wu-Tang D's?
But
Redman ain't even in the series.
Man, listen.
I don't think he's actually Wu-Tang. I think he's just
He was like an
honorary.
affiliate. He was like
He's
real
just-
cool.
like
with
an
them.
honorary member, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Method Man and Redman were the duo, like the tag team,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But Method Man, that's where he's the honorary Wu-Tang. But I don't know. I like Redman's dope as shit. You seen that joint? It's called "Slap the Shit Out Ya."
Yeah, I seen that.
Yo. I slapped the shit out you,
That
then I
video is
slapped
funny
the
as
shit
shit.
out you. I like that shit, yo. It's just relatable. You know what I mean? People asking you for some, can I get some money for some weed? You know what I mean? Like, yo, that shit was hilarious. I very highly encourage y'all to go check out Redman Slap the Shit Out You. Very, very funny video. He drops the blunt in the baby fucking stroller.
Damn.
Oh man, it was a good video.
Whitney Houston, she died kind of old, but she still died before her time.
Overdose.
This overdose before 50.
Yeah. That was straight up
Alright.
always love you.
You probably listen. You should probably never do that again. We're gonna lose viewers for that.
Oh, you gonna game viewers for this?
Well, hell no,
This
we
is
ain't about to
gold.
fucking. Listen. This my man said my dog's barking. Yo. Alright.
What about Amy
Listen.
Winehouse? That was an overdose.
He said he got a dope Wu-Tang sign in his yard.
So
Presidents
we
are
gotta think about the
temporary,
drugs in
Wu-Tang
the
is forever.
industry, because aside from getting shot and killed, you know what I'm saying, the drugs, I feel like that's another killer. I feel like that's another assassin.
That's always been it.
Drugs.
Yeah, drugs. That's what I said. That shit.
Because the Temptations,
It
they
can
got
be.
hit.
It could be since it's
When I seen the
self-inflicted.
Temptation movie, I was like, what the fuck?
That's where you're. That's your
what's the
fentanyl.
name? What was the one that, why do fools fall in love?
Y'all watch that movie?
Listen.
I'm saying, it's not for you to sing the song, I'm saying.
I can't name the guy without singing the song, and I don't even know the guy's name. But I love
He
that
said-
fucking movie.
He said, "What's up with the old heads in rap? Still dropping tracks nowadays."
Cause
Cause there's money in it.
You know what? Not even that, but you know,
the next 6 months by dropping one verse.
Well, people be asking for it
but I'm
too,
saying,
though. If people weren't asking for it, it wouldn't be that. But people be asking for it.
listen.
What old heads you talking about?
Like Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg get paid $250,000 a verse.
Oh, you said that Tupac.
Well, a music video appearance. I don't know how much he charged for a verse, but $250,000 for a music video appearance, he has to at least charge like at least half of that for a verse. If I Snoop Dogg, I keep on doing fucking songs.
Yeah, because Jadakiss
the label's
ain't
paying
old.
that, not the
Jadakiss,
artist.
To me, Jadakiss should keep going. I'm a deep fan of Jadakiss.
I don't see what you said with the L in the Thug Life shit, dog. Like, I don't see in the comments. Did you just say it out loud and not realize that you didn't type it? Oh, Jadakiss and Snoop. Nah, as far as like older people dropping music, I mean, I don't really feel like there's an age limit to music. If it's something that you love to do, you've done it all your life. Like, think about how long Snoop has been making music. Like, seriously, like, making music. He's been big for fucking so long. That's all he knows. And he loves it. Snoop is not the best rapper. Let's make it known. He is not the best rapper. Lyrically, delivery-wise. Like, that song he did with Eminem, like, it was cool to hear him rap fast, whatever. But it wasn't the best fast rap, whatever. But he just loves making music. I don't really see a problem with it. Eminem's still making shit. He literally just turned 50. The 5-0 just crept on him like a patrol car, you know.
What you don't feel?
I don't feel like Eminem still got it, though.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't hearing Eminem's song in like a couple years.
I feel like Eminem is
But I don't
not
listen to a lot of people
the
though.
Eminem from before, which is okay.
I ain't even heard Lil Wayne's
Everybody
song in a
ages
couple
years.
different. Everybody evolves different. You know what I'm saying?
And I love Lil Wayne.
The comment before you said with the Wu-Tang sign, it says they were both at the top of the game when they were murdered, though. And then before that, it says Tupac is still alive on an island somewhere. I don't see where you said with the L, with the L. Jimi Hendrix?
The funky guitar player.
I definitely know more about Jimi Hendrix than I know about some of the other
Morrison,
people that you...
guys?
Jim Morrison? Yeah, I know about
I
Jim
said James
Morrison.
Morrison. Jim Morrison.
Well, that was probably his real name, was James.
We already talked about Marvin Gaye.
Can you imagine calling a baby Jim?
Yeah. Jimmy.
Jim. Just straight up Jim.
Yo, Jim. Slim Jim.
Like I'm like an infant. Like a fucking like a child, like fresh out the womb, newborn. You look at that motherfucker and you say Jim.
So PNB Rock.
Get off that goddamn couch.
What about PNB Rock?
Yo, boy.
How did he die?
How did he die? I know he died.
He was at a restaurant. You talking PNB
Pow
Rock?
Pow? Yeah, he got Pow
He was
Pow.
at a restaurant, so he ran up on and tried to give said give me your chain. I guess he was like nah, and they're like boom boom,
Damn.
and then took his chain.
Where was
and
security at?
There was
I'm sorry,
I
I'm
saw the
sorry.
video of him laying on the I saw the video of him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people gotta be. Oh my God, I don't give a fuck how gangster you is. You
Well, that
need
whole thing-
security.
That whole thing was because she. Oh, I forgot I had this.
You need security.
His girl posted their food plates and said where they were at.
Security.
That's
No matter
that's
how hard
supposedly-
you are, you need.
And that nigga was following his girl probably, and when he was watching this girl's story as she posted it, he was like, "Wait a minute, this bitch right behind me.
Listen,
Nah, you need
Give
security.
me your chain, P&B."
You need it.
That's that entitlement shit. That's the root of all evil.
I didn't even know who that was until I saw he died.
I think that's a lot of people figured out about him. But
Fucking
even
nigga.
right here, I didn't know who the hell Jim. What's that guy you just said? Slim Jim, Jim Morrison. I didn't know about who he is until I read this list. Elvis, I know because how big he was, but that's a damn shame you died shitting on the toilet. Aaliyah, terrible. Plane blew up, but when does that really happen? Freddie Mercury, that name sound mad familiar.
What about wait, whoa, with the plane blow up? What about Kobe?
Kobe. Yeah, same thing.
Kobe.
When do you
The
ever
plane
hear
blew
about
up?
a fucking helicopter blowing up?
Oh, it was a helicopter?
Yeah.
Wow,
when do
when
you
he rested
ever
in
hear
peace.
about that shit?
I remember where I was when I seen that.
With his daughter.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy
Tragic.
too. Like I
That's
was like,
just-
holy
that's
shit.
horrible.
Like I'm not
When do you
I'm not a
ever
sports
hear about
fan, but
At
I
a certain point, you gotta
I
think
know
this
who
should be
Kobe was.
hits. This should be hits.
These are big people.
The
did he make a
Mafia,
deal with a demon and his time was up? You
I'm
know,
not
his
saying
10-year
that.
contract was up.
I'm not saying
these
all
are
that.
big people that.
But I would say if a human does enough evil deeds, the world will look at him like a demon.
Right.
So I'm not gonna get into that part that you're talking about. But I'm just saying, back in the day,
It doesn't take-
Mafia used to put hits on people by clipping their brakes and just letting them go about their day, and just seeing where
kinda
it's gonna end up. And just was one time they was meant to stop
Make
at
it
a
look
light.
like an accident. That's
So Mafia style type shit. Let me just mess with this little turbine on the Leah's plane. Let me just mess
let's
with
just
this
hope
little
that
propeller
let's
on
just
Kobe's
hope that
plane.
doesn't happen to us with the shit that we talking about
No.
right now.
We ain't important enough. And even if we are,
We ain't
Listen,
important enough
with
for
all
that.
due respect,
Like I said,
I love and
terrorists.
respect.
I mean,
and I feel bad.
maybe we was like Young Pharaoh or whatever his name is from Buffalo, talking about crazy conspiracy
Oh, he from
theories.
Buffalo?
Yeah,
I ain't know that.
yeah, he's from here. Remember, he was talking about all the conspiracy theory shit, and he was getting hundreds of thousands of viewers. I think at one point he had like 10,000 fucking viewers watching his
Really?
YouTube shit.
Wow.
Like he had fucking like a lot of views, and he was talking some crazy shit. But I don't know, man. Yeah, he was from here.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
He moved. He's not in New York anymore. He's no longer in Buffalo. It's pretty crazy. We've had quite a few active viewers right now for the shit. For us to just talk shit while we high.
Yeah.
General topic, we kind of stay on the topic every once in a while, but it's always fun to just come up on here. I always say that every time, but I don't mean it any less. It's always fun to go live. Whether I've been streaming video games lately, playing Black Ops 3 custom zombies and shit, and we also
I
doing
have to
this.
get back into the
I got
game
fucking
thing again, 'cause
music
my husband's
videos
been
and
asking
songs
me
and
to
shit.
do it, but
But it's always a good time coming live on here. Y'all are actually a little bit more talkative tonight in the chat.
And make sure all 13 of you follow me at VOCEROOMAR. Vocero
It's at
Omar
the it's
on
at
YouTube.
it's at the top of the screen
Up there.
here and over there.
Down there.
It would be
Under
there.
the subject.
You see, but we opposite sides on the actual shit.
Oh, that's what you're looking at.
Because the screen is flipped
Look at the
around.
camera. Okay.
No, I'm looking at the camera too, but I'm just saying this is like how it really looks, not like that.
Yeah, follow me.
That's reversed because we got the fucking
Your finger
screen
movements is confusing me.
because it's delayed. But I'm saying like you see how the
Follow
L's
me right here.
and the S backwards. But I'm saying
I
that's
don't know where
because
they're gonna put me at, but I am Latina Gina, by the way. Yours truly. Thank you.
Feel how I say
yeah
this
we
is the middle right here.
Wherever y'all put me at. I feel like y'all should have like a retarded cloud on top of mine. But at the end of the day,
You said what?
what I was gonna say was
A retarded cloud.
I don't know.
What's a retarded cloud look like? Yeah.
a retarded.
What I was gonna say is why do men find so much interest in
little.
video games?
The hell is little?
I can speak for me. I can't speak for every man, but I find so much interest in video games because it's the only time I can go to different worlds and ain't gotta leave the world I'm already in.
I don't see nothing about the L is little in the comments.
He's still thinking about that.
Oh, this is the top chat, live chat. Oh, I do that. Hold on. Osha. No, it's still not there. Well, fucking damn. All right. Well, the L is little. The hate.
Hey,
the hate you
that's
give
up.
little infants fucks everyone.
Hey!
The hate
I
you
just
give
did like
little
the blow-
infant.
blow thing. What the fuck this shit's called?
Sigh.
Nah, them shit.
Oh, the horn.
Yeah, the
Like you at the shows and shit.
No. Even cheesier. Birthday party for
Oh,
yeah, the 3-year-old ones
the
that
pu-
blow
okay,
up.
all right. They're like a
Expect
kazoo.
a subscriber.
They're like a kazoo or whatever. The fucking that shit. Yeah. Yeah, we doing this shit big. We doing this shit big, man. We do whatever the fuck we want around here, right?
Yeah, turtles and
Turtles?
You
What
name
about
it.
turtles?
what do you
I
feel
don't-
about elves?
What the fuck? You know, we should go back on that for the Christmas edition of this shit.
Ooh, we should talk about like.
Listen, I'm gonna, and y'all can hold me to this
Yeah,
right
well,
now.
Go back to answering my question. Why do
y'all-
men find so much interest in video games?
Is it fun?
That's a good answer.
That's it.
I try to give her more. So,
They're an escape from
philosophical-
reality,
Told you.
and depending on what you play, strategy. So
Right.
you're exercising your brain.
Them shit
There's
be hard
actually
as hell.
studies saying that they're actually good for kids to play video games because it does exercise their mind.
Oh wow.
Certain video games.
Certain.
Well, like I said, it depends on what
Reaction
the game
time
is.
too.
Okay.
Like
That's
if you
why-
like if you're
Spider-Man,
playing
like,
if
you
you're
drop
playing
shit,
shit,
catching it,
if it's like a
I'll be
puzzle,
like, that'll be
you gotta
like,
solve puzzles and shit. Like that makes you use your brain to think and process and problem solving.
Oh wow.
So therefore, it's exercising your brain. It's not just dumb shit. Like, and it makes sense. You know what I mean?
You saw you've been defending video games for a
For
long
a
time.
long time.
No, but that's not even just me though. Like I've seen articles about this shit
Yeah.
and studies and all these different things, and I'm like, oh well, that makes sense because everybody's like, everybody thinks I'm smart as shit. You know, especially with like the music and all the metaphors that I come up with and lyrics and all that shit. Like, I played video games most of my life.
Play video games.
You know what I mean?
I think
like,
that would be such
like
a
I had
dumb-ass
fucking.
prank
I
for me
grew
to
up
just
in video
disappear.
games.
My
I-
husband's PlayStation, when he comes from work, he don't know where the fuck it is. And then I have the music in the back. Dun, 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 dun. Baby, where's the PlayStation at? I don't know. Dun, 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 dun,
We had all the burn games and the fucking the modded PlayStation and all
How
that
would you
shit.
feel if you didn't have none of your games in your room when you come home from work?
He got robbed again.
Yo,
Nothing else is, and everything else is here in your house. The only thing missing is your game, your video
Right to the
games.
roommate.
that never happened. I don't
Nah,
know.
for real. That was the first thing he did.
No, I keep my shit locked. Keep my shit locked, dog. We got armed security around here at all times, 24/7, dog. You can't even get in the front door without getting shot.
He got the bow and arrow. He's standing there like the
Yo.
nigga off of Walking Dead.
Well, we got the balcony too, so it's like we get the high ground. So yeah, with the arrows and shit, it's easy. You know what I mean?
Wow.
He made the sound too.
Yeah, I'm good with the sound effects. You know what I mean,
I need a bow and arrow. I think I look tough as shit with a bow and arrow. Just
them shits are hard as fuck to actually use though.
As long as you take
Be like
the practice.
accurate and all that shit. Like you gotta like really fucking.
I would
Right.
practice.
I'd be good at that
That'd
shit,
be,
dude.
that sounds fun to practice.
Right. It sounds fun.
Imagine being nice as with that, and then gotta go to war.
Ooh.
You be like,
Or if you had like a little mini axe on a
Like pill.
decently long rope that you had tied to your wrist.
right.
So you like throw it at people and then pull it back.
Yo, that should be crazy.
You ever see the movie Prey?
He got the
Nah,
metal
me too.
thing.
Is it good?
What is
That's
that
where I got
called,
that
man?
from.
Oh, word.
That movie is fucking phenomenal. The fucking
That's the one with
What's that called?
predators.
That
Like,
thing?
yeah. Oh yeah, fucking. I always loved that fucking
The thing that swings in the air.
message retracted.
The sword that you
What does
got
that
swings in
mean?
the air. You can swing everywhere. It's like a ball with a bunch of spines in there.
I don't know what it's called. I know it's a medieval weapon. Yo, what's that medieval weapon that got the spiked balls on it, and you like spin it, and you sling it? It's like balls and chain.
The mace?
That's what a mace is.
What are you saying?
It's like a chain.
Yeah,
And
it's like a
three-
stick, and then there's a chain, and then it goes to like a ball with a bunch of spikes all over it.
Yeah, but it's smaller balls.
And
Though.
it can swing when you swing.
But
it.
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming. I think
That's
you're
a
talking about a mace. I don't know.
I thought
That's
mace
what I
was a
did.
stick and a ball with a thing. I didn't know it had a chain attached to it.
You swinging around, fucking
Yeah,
like.
nunchucks.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's a mace.
Wow.
Oh,
Well, that's what he
Yeah.
got too.
I
Aside
got a
from
mace
having
and a
a
ninja
sword.
sword.
You gonna use them in a music video?
I already used the ninja sword.
You got
But it was just
your
a
man
little
used the
video.
Raiden staff.
Right.
Fucking brought down the power of the fucking thunder god.
Shout out to
Zapped your
Genesis.
bitch ass.
Yeah,
Fucking
shout out
took you
Genesis.
out. Genesis, man.
Just how I
Now he's got to go watch this because he gave him a shout out.
This may
We was
be
talking
my
about him.
favorite yet.
I gave him like a whole bag of like roaches.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Yo, you smoke some good ass weed." I'm like, "No, yeah, man, fucking good dude." Genesis shout out.
You feeling generous? Shit, I roll roach
Yo.
too.
It was like
Roaches and
it was like 68 grams or some shit of roaches.
Wow.
God,
It was a lot. Like I smoke a lot of joints. I didn't want to waste them, but I didn't want to smoke them either. So I'm like, "Who wants them?" He's like, "I'll take them." Shit. I was like, "All right, got you." I literally saved them for him. Like hooked them up. I smoked good ass weed, and then the roaches weren't like nothing either. Like I specifically put them out to make them worth something. You know what I mean? Like exactly. So yeah, good ass weed. Good ass weed. Been smoking weed this whole time, or be doing the dabs. You doing the dabs?
I'm be falling on the steps
Where's
again.
dabs at?
And you got 2 flights.
I ain't one.
Yo,
But I think it's about time for me to wrap up because I ain't getting tired of shit. I'm glad that y'all
you
came
getting
into
tired.
the
I gotta
conversation
work
with
yeah,
us.
it was. This one was.
It was
6
fun.
a.m.
This one was very successful. I think we had a lot more people watching this, even than other live streams I've been doing. Whatever. Come back for the video games too. I'm gonna do that at least once a week. We're planning on doing this once a week. We're gonna have an actual proper set for this shit. Not really a set, but an actual different backdrop with different colors, so it's gonna make it seem like it's a different set. But it's the same ass shit.
And
We ain't the same ass
we
place.
got you here. I want to make a couple announcements. Latina Gina, she dropped a song on November 1st. If you got on Spotify, YouTube, you're already on YouTube, might as well check it out. Just a matter of time, Latina Gina. I dropped the Christmas music video on the same day, October 1st.
November 1st.
You know how much weed we smoked today? November
Yeah.
1st. Couple days ago.
Wait. So now that you brought that up, hold on.
Christmas music video.
Why did you put out why did you not wait at least another month for that?
Promotion. I could run ads for 2 months. Well, 1 month and 25 days. That's getting the money's worth out of it. And Christmas really starts going into
Look at Mariah
the
Carey.
rest of the world don't celebrate. Wait.
It's
Market
Halloween,
standpoint.
and she was
The rest of the
already
world
going-
don't celebrate Christmas. I mean Halloween.
They
right?
probably already got Christmas stuff up at the stores.
Yes, they do. Christmas.
The rest of the
And
world don't celebrate Halloween. That's
and from a
what
marketing standpoint, I'm gonna let it slide for that. But I still think you should have at least waited till like end of November. Listen, like I want to put out a Christmas song. You know, I did the Evil Laugh joint, put that out for not to say a Halloween, but
12:01 Christmas song.
you're wild, dude.
12:01.
I'm not putting no Christmas decorations up
2
until
minutes after
December.
Halloween.
December 1st, Christmas decorations are going up, but not until
I still
then.
gotta take down my Halloween decorations. That's the crazy shit. How I didn't take my Halloween decorations down, but then drop a Christmas song 3 days ago.
My Halloween decorations are still around.
Well,
All the
12
time.
I mean, that's the only one that I put up is in the window right there, and then there's this little ghost right here.
I
Boom.
know that's right.
Those was my
Now we gotta
fucking.
put one that says Merry Christmas.
Right.
I have Christmas decorations. I do, and I will put them on. I got a little mini tree and all that shit. It's pretty dope.
Okay.
But
We should put that shit on the little table.
Nah, you should bring the turkey out. Put a little turkey.
yo,
on the table.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I'll do some shit like that for like this shit. We
Put a
gonna have
little
the sign
turkey
right here.
Right.
I'll put like we can have we see enough of the table.
Right.
We could definitely put some shit right here, make it a little festive for the holidays and all that shit. We're gonna have
For
Christmas.
Easter, put the egg
We're gonna have
right
we
there
can
on
always
top of
change
the
these
table.
lights on the table to be fucking red or green for Christmas and shit like that. I just put them back green because they're normally green. We got green behind us, so may as well not clash with the color scheme. But it will be like a blue, purple, orangish. It's gonna be dope. But this is always fun to come on here live For you motherfucking weirdos that like to watch random other people that are sitting in a room just
Yes,
talking
thank you, by
and
the
saying
way.
random
Thank you
shit.
for watching.
But we appreciate it.
You make us feel so important, and I just got off of work, so this is going way better than expected. Yeah, she got work too.
I didn't just get off work.
Lucky you, bragging, motherfucker.
I'm not necessarily bragging. I'm just being honest.
I know, but I'm jealous.
I had a show last night.
And I'm still jealous.
I had a show last night. It was a really good turnout. Actually, there was a lot of people there.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was showing mad love. Everybody was by the stage. I had a good performance. Performed all my new music. Everything I've been dropping the last couple months. Give a shout out to Recognize from Mayday. It's actually the shirt I'm wearing on this hoodie right now. It's a Mayday shirt.
Shout out.
You know, we got more music coming every 2 weeks. I got a song with Swizz coming out. Formerly Funk Volume. Hobson, all that shit. I got a dropping that 13th on my YouTube channel. It'll be a little late on the distribution. Spotify and all that shit. But it will still hit them shits. As they always do, featuring Swizz, formerly Funk Volume. We drop it every 2 weeks. This is the Umbrella Podcast. I'm the Real D's. This is, state your motherfucking name again for the people. Also at the top of the screen, too. So y'all can just type that out and everything, whatever. It ain't got to be no different shit for different platforms. He actually was lucky enough to be able to make everything the same. But not me. I can't do that.
You can.
No, I mean, I tried.
Make everything the same.
Motherfucker, there's somebody got the Real D's on fucking Instagram, and I was like messaging him and reporting his profile and shit, try to get him shit. No, you can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd have to trademark my name though.
And I bet they didn't do theirs.
Well, no, it's just a username.
Exactly. So get it. See some.
I ain't know you could do that.
Yeah, and if they don't want to do it, then Instagram can force them to do it because that letter is out.
I mean, that would be super dope, dude. I mean, I got most of it. That's what I got for YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Might as well. Keep everything synonymous.
Facebook is... It's weird. I have it for my personal page, and then not my fan page. It's all weird shit. But whatever, you know, if you can just Google it, it'll still come up. So... But yeah, this is the Umbrella Podcast. Currently, we're doing this shit at least once a week.
Yeah, make sure you follow this shit right here.
Make sure you follow my YouTube channel,
Watch that
his
Christmas
YouTube
video.
channel.
I have fun making it, and it was
Christmas,
I
happy
had
holidays.
real fun making it.
I was pregnant.
Ho ho ho, motherfucker.
Ooh, you sound like a 40-year-old man. You hear? I was pregnant.
Whoa.
Pregnant.
You want some water?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
You said ho ho ho,
Hella
motherfucker.
pregnant.
Sheesh.
I got stumped out by Santa Claus.
And our firstborn is in the video as well. His name's Eli.
Yeah, my boy gonna be a star.
Starting them early.
Starting him more.
Nah, I bet it does something. I bet it that I could only imagine if I seen myself in a music video when I was a kid. That do something to my like trajectory for my life, you know.
He said he already follows all of us.
Hey,
So he can't because he already is.
that's fine.
But the rest of these motherfuckers better that are watching because it ain't just him that's watching. So I'm just saying, y'all better be exploring our YouTube channels and shit because this ain't the only thing that we do, man. We just do this random live
And we work
shit.
together mad times too.
We got a whole song together. We actually have another song together that we haven't dropped yet.
And we recorded live together. So you go watch that.
Oh,
That's on
yeah,
his
yeah,
page
yeah.
too.
That was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, watch that whole
They
thing.
recorded
Get
the
him-
song that I'm on. You could actually see the whole process of that song and how I weaseled my way onto that song. Cause they just wanted me to record it initially, and I'm like, yo, I kind of like this shit, you know, like, let me hop onto it, and you know, Bino was like, hell yeah, like, so I wrote a verse, and it's a pretty filthy song. I'll say that.
She got the killed on the camera, so
It's
I
fit-
could
it's
be left
fit.
out.
It's
But yeah, we
Philly
gotta
song.
end this shit. But thank y'all
But yeah.
for watching. Haha, she ready to go to bed. And I just got off work, so I'm about to go to bed. And you probably should go to bed too. But thank you for watching.
Who the fuck you telling to go to bed?
I'm telling all you motherfuckers to go to bed. You go to sleep. And you go to sleep. And you go to sleep too. And you back there and you go to sleep.
Oh yes.
I'm trying to.
Put on
I'm
some
trying to.
anime.
It's 1 o'clock.
Man,
All right.
it's
all
1
right.
o'clock. Sheesh, it's 1 o'clock.
All right. I'm about to click it right here. From here, we out.
Yeah.
Go check, subscribe our YouTube channel. It's
I'm
the Umbrella
not as young as I
Podcast.
used to be.
He's way younger than me, and that's the crazy part.
I need my sleep.
I'll still be up for a while. All right, this is the Umbrella Podcast. We out. And let me just make sure that it's fucking gonna do this shit properly. I don't know what's going on.
Not to text the